Good morning, and I tell you what, due to the weather today, it looks like today we are going to be doing some indoor projects. One project that I got to get done today is to replace a gasket on my stove, which I've never done before. So hopefully I have some idea of what I am doing. First things first is we have to get the Grapho Glass gasket kit. That sounds like something that was made up as a 1960s toy for children. And we go over here. That's right. You can see my Batman pajama pants. So what we're going to do is hopefully pop these out, pop this out, pull this whole door off, and once that's done, I'll be able to get it on the desk. First step, open up the door. Second step, lift up on the door, give it a jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. It's very important that you drop the pins on the floor. It's a durability test. I can't say that word. Set those off someplace so I guarantee I'm going to lose them. All right. Now, I've never done this before, but according to the instructions, you pull off the old seal. And that makes sense, because if you're replacing a seal, you should probably have to pull off the old one. One of the tests that you can do to see that you need a new seal is put a dollar bill on the edge of the seal and give it a tug. And if it comes out easily, it means your seal is shot. And not like Kiss from a Thorn or Rose seal, the other one. Now, I've heard there's plenty of ways to clean the glass off, and since it's off the machine right now, I figured we might as well do it. But my favorite way to do it is with a cheap gas station knife. And it works well enough. Now, the stuff I just scraped off there is called creosote, along with soot and some other random crap that's on there. But all that is just extra carbon buildup along with other chemicals from stuff that you burnt over the past. And by cleaning that up, I'll be able to see the fire again. And that's pretty cool. All right, after we got all that stuff cleaned off, we're going to open up the 3/8 gasket right here. Let's see if you can see that. Yeah. You can get that by measuring the inside of this gap right here. Well, that looks about right. Got some dogs that are trying to help me out here, which is really nice. So this gasket itself is 7 foot long. And I don't believe that I'm going to need all 7 feet of it. So what that means is I have bonus gasket. So what I'll do is start the process here. See how much I need. Bring this guy here. Remember, measure once, twice, or 12 times. There we go. All I'm going to do is give this little snip right here. Dollar Tree, sponsor me with your crappy scissors. Cut this guy out there. And it's about 2 feet of bracket that, or 2 feet of gasket that I'll never use. Now looking at this, if you look carefully, it says stove gasket cement. Not any other type of gasket cement. But if you look on the back, it says need forcefully. If you look at it and say, I love you! I need you! I love you and I'm going to be with you forever! You'll never let me go, because I'll find you. Since I have this all off and I want to get a good bond, I'm just going to scrub this guy out right here. I always recommend doing this on your dining room table. Alright, now the surface is prepped. Remember, we want to do it at a place where it's not going to get overlapped. Does that make sense? I can see why they say, hey, make sure you wear gloves. This stuff is gross. It's nice that they don't give you enough. Once again, never done this before. However, if you are ever going to replace the gasket on a wood stove, I highly recommend buying extra stove gasket cement, because this is a little door. And I barely have enough. There we go. Now, as every good combat veteran knows, what's the most useful tool in any environment? The answer clearly is an MRE spoon. Now, this MRE spoon fought in 6 world wars and has killed more men than my mustache. Not really. I had an MRE for me a dinner the other night, just to relive the old suck. And I just kept a spoon. I had this one crusty NCO that used to carry an MRE spoon stuck in his gear the entire time. Old crusty tech sergeant. Brilliant guy, great mustache. But he would never be seen without one. He probably still has it stuck in his gear to this day. You know what they say? Never outgrow a good MRE spoon. Alright, that looks about as covered as you can get it right now. We'll set this guy off on the side. Alright, now we take our end that we cut here. We just shove that guy in here. And then you want to make sure, according to directions, that you do not compress or stretch the gasket while you're going around the corners of any of the doors, because that will create a loose seal. And there's nothing worse than a loose seal. And there's nothing better than a loose seal ball. Oh, that right there is a horrible joke. I've got a lot of explaining to do. And if she doesn't get that joke, she's too young. There we go. That's cut to where it needs to be. Now it needs to sit for 2.5 to 3 hours in order for it to fully cure. Then we get to have a bonfire. Well, a bus fire. Slap bus and fire. Hey, while we're waiting for that to dry, I just want to give a shout out to a buddy of mine, fellow veteran, at Peak and Paddle Outdoors, American-made t-shirts. He said I could drop his link in this video, so it's going to be in the description. Great shirts, UPF 50, all American-made by an American hero. Alright, it's been 3 hours. Gonna check the gasket, and it feels like it's solid in there, and it doesn't feel like it's going to go anywhere. Give it a little tug. Seems solid. Now, let's mount this booger. Alright. Pick this up. I'm going to set the pins back down on here. Hopefully we didn't forget where they were. There's one pin. Two pin. And push. That thing is tight. And now for that little test I was telling you about earlier. You put your dollar bill in, give it a tug. As long as it doesn't take too long to pull out, you are good and tight. Hey, and just remember, do a job that you've never done before. It wasn't that hard. All it did was take 3 hours of my time. Most of it was just me sitting on my butt waiting for things to dry. So get out there, do something fun, do something new, and you'll be able to accomplish it. And if you don't, try again. And I know you don't have to spend your time watching my videos, just seeing me replace a stove gasket and then having a little bonfire in the bus. But you did, and I appreciate that. So thank you, and go enjoy the rest of your day. Get outside, do something fun and exciting, and hopefully you don't have to kill a bear.